Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Crypto Oki. Let's go. I feel like YouTube changed it since the last time I streamed. It's been that long. Let's go. I used to have that one thing just to make sure everything's good. Also, share audio. Yes. Oh, I gotta click this. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Yo. We're good. We're live. We're sharing screen. We're holding good space. We're sharing good space. Let's go. Shout out Cameron. Let's go. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with Zcash. Zcash was crazy. I mean, there's not much really to say about it. I really want to talk about Litecoin. Actually, let's start with Litecoin. All right. So here's that monthly symmetrical triangle we're looking at. I have this black line as the $100 mark. It's kind of like I think it's a big level, like a psychological level. And once we finally, very soon, I feel like we will never see it again. So that's kind of why I have that there. And that's the price we're at right now. Big day yesterday. But this symmetrical triangle is, going on 8 years, 95 months, beginning, what is that, December 2017. So we're almost 8 years in December. That's crazy. So it's got one more year than the infamous XRP symmetrical triangle. We're still not up against it yet, but the 100 will be good, but the real test, which I think it definitely will break, will be this 135 area. That will be the blast off zone. So, I think there's time, but I do think we're going to be higher. So that's the monthly. This week, having a good kind of rebound week. It was getting really ugly, obviously, until yesterday. And so that's a great sign. I love that coming off. I mean, that was that big dump day. I don't even know what to call it because you hear so many like largest liquidation event in history. And it's true, but that one was actually true. That was like actually true. Like you didn't see, like, all the charts are effed up for years because of that liquidation event. That hasn't happened since the 2017 era. I mean, we could look at some of those shitcoins. It's crazy. I mean, I think let's look at this. No, it doesn't have it on this chart, but on different charts, depending on the exchange, it really messed with the charts. But anyway, so you had that came up. Okay, that was, whatever. Let's see. Hopefully we could go up. And then this week it was looking so bad. I was like, oh, geez. But come up. And out of these 5 weeks, I mean, 3 out of the 5 of them will have been bought up, long wicks at the bottom. This one kind of, and then the other ones are a wash. So I think these past months have been a little bit of a bottoming. I mean, it really changed yesterday, but there we are weekly. I mean, again, I think we'll go up to this 125, 135 area and we'll break it this time. Said since November of, I was saying that since almost a year ago. It hasn't happened. Man, it looked like it was going to happen right before that largest liquidation event. The largest liquidation event ever. It was breaking out. I thought it was great. But again, it did look like that XRP. It looks very similar to the XRP. That XRP did that here. Or was it? No. Yeah, it was here. Yeah, look at that. right there. Peaked above. I thought it was we were golden gravy, and then bam, and then went into that, and then yeah, look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, and then it was off to the races. That's exactly what I think is happening with Litecoin right now. I think that's exactly what's happening. Oops, what the hell's that? What the flip? How did that even happen? Oopsie, no. I'm really messing up. Okay. So yeah, we're on week 4 of that recovery. That was a big day yesterday. Turn everything around. It's like a golf one shot can. Now we need another shot. You gotta get at least 2 good shots. Put it in the hole. Let's get above this 110. And then again, it's going up to the 120, 135, and we can see if we break out this time. I mean, yeah, here's the daily. So, I mean, in a way, don't need to get too excited yet. I mean, it saved us yesterday. If we closed, one more day lower, you had to get up, get back up. We did that. Let's see what happens. The day is young, obviously. This is looking great today. Let's see. It can kind of take some time, but yeah, above 107. I think we're going to 125, and then above 125, 135. So I see the dominoes falling. I really do. Looking at let's bring some moving averages in here. Here's the 200-day, which has been, it's been a good line. It's been a really good line, actually. A good line. I think, going back in March, it had this, really obeyed it, down. Broke above, down. Broke above it, stayed above it. Broke below it, stayed below it. So I like it. It has an upward slope to it. We did close above it yesterday. Today, let's see. And then tomorrow and the future days, we have a chance to, not even touch it that day. And that's when we'll know. That's when we'll be pretty good. And then if we want to go down just to the 4-hour, just because of this $100 level, I'm okay with it. But here's the $100 level above the 200 moving average again, the 4-hour. So I like this. Let's have a chill weekend and move higher next week. Start the big snowball effect. That's pretty much it. I'm trying to think. I don't really even care too much about some of these indicators right now. I'm trying to think. I can't just with Litecoin. I don't think I need to show too much. They're not bearish nor bearish. Oops. I mean, that's bullish. I mean, it's going up. It's not turned over. If it got below this area, that wouldn't be good. But it's looking fine, honestly. Above the 0, so we're good there. And they'll just line up with the moving averages anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Let's look at the CMF. This one is CMF. Oh, that's not good, actually. That's interesting. That's more like volume. That's showing that it breaking last month. And again, I mean, it really gets exciting above 135, as you can tell. Kind of surprised there. Let's just look at another. See if Binance is the same, more or less. I mean, we are still in this month, so I don't think it's huge cause for concern yet, but that would be not ideal for us to break this. This is kind of showing that it has. So we'll see. as you can kind of see, breaking above has led to some gains. And this one, I mean, we really didn't have much. I thought this was going to break up. We're still above zero, so we'll see. We'll pay attention to that. Would have liked to see that be like that more, up. So I guess we'll stick with Litecoin just on this stream. I don't have any battery power. Just getting back into the game, into the streaming game. Now I just want to. There's some interesting stuff. I mean, it's actually a pretty interesting time. Let's just look at let's look at the order book here for Litecoin. I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. Yeah. There's that wild little run up. I still think I've heard good things about the government reopening with Litecoin, and it'll get the ETFs all going and all that. So we'll see. Even though it already has been gone, been fine. There's against Bitcoin, looking good. I mean, it just doesn't look like it's going up imminently, but if we can get through some of this selling, go up higher. Very bullish on Litecoin. Just that's concerning. We do need to get above 135 are the biggest things. So there we go. Let's just look at I've decided I put them in deleted symbols, but this is like this is the money pit. This is where any money goes to die. But I do. Next time I'll get into Verge. I'm real excited about this symmetrical triangle as well. Blast from the past. I was going deep into the minds of CoinMarketCap to kind of see what was happening this past couple months. And this one popped up. I was like, oh my God, I remember this. This melted faces, to say the least. I mean, this one went from 0.003. I don't even know what that is, to a quarter. Okay. I mean, it's fractional penny, a fraction of a penny to a quarter. And we're sitting at 1 cent right now. And I think it could go higher. Also, a little less, to a lesser extent. Let me pull up a better chart of this. Nano, also blast from the past. It got up to $37 from a penny to $37. It's trading at just under $1, and it has a similar structure. Now, these people from 2017 would have slightly remembered these because they were just incredible. They were $1 million makers in short time. They were kind of the Shiba, some of the Solana, not the Solana stayed around, but they were very hot in 2017. Not a lot of people were into them. And they weren't that, they weren't as popular even as Dash, but they were pretty popular. Not like Litecoin, of course, and XRP, but they were that next level, and they just did terrible relatively to the market, I guess, in 2021. That's their 2021 peak, 5 cents from a quarter. So we'll get into those later this week, and those are kind of the most interesting. Monero is pretty interesting, obviously, with Zcash, which is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of the structure that we're looking at on some of these other coins like Verge and Nano. So it's an interesting time because some of the bigger cryptos have kind of stalled out, to say the least. But then there's some really shitty shit coins that are doing well. So we're showing signs of potential to do well, I should say, mostly. But also like things like Dash. I mean, what the heck? But again, there's that kind of formation. This one even had a lower bottom. So if we're looking at something like Verge, I mean, I like that. I like it. This might be my number one of the crappy coins, you know. Basic Bat has gotten some play here recently. Great month. Well, it's just started, but it's a little bit interesting. Different than Verge, obviously, in Nano chart structure, but it's been doing well. Yeah. So get into Verge next time. Just wanted to do one, see what's up. Yeah, I realize I'm kind of longer term, so it just didn't make sense to do so many videos every day, but maybe I will and just say the same thing. It does help me to just kind of say it and look at it and whatnot. So, all right, everybody. Peace. Let's go.